What's going on, guys? It's Ben back here on the vlog. It's Saturday. It's been a pretty hectic Saturday for me, at least. I hope so for you as well, financially at least. So I just wanted to make a quick video kind of talking about a little bit of the grind and a little bit of what I'm doing lately, what I'm working on, kind of going into the nuts and bolts of actually running my recruiting business and the day-to-day, and what I'm doing lately, and kind of maybe what you can expect going forward if you were to do something similar to what I've got going on. So starting a recruiting business, right, is not as simple as, maybe setting up a Shopify website and putting up products and kind of having an automated system to do drop shipping or something like that. It's busy. Recruiting is busy, and it gets really busy at certain times. It's all dependent on how many clients you have, how many positions they need to fill, and who's doing what, when, and where. So for instance, right now, just a window into my life, I've got 6 total clients that all have positions they want to fill right now. And of those 6, one of them has 2 positions they want to fill. One of them has about 10 positions they want to fill. The other one has 5 positions. The other one is a 1 position requirement. And another one is a 2 position requirement. The other one is endless. They could take endless CDL drivers. So to say I'm busy would be an understatement, but I'm super busy. Haven't shaven. I don't know if it's a good look or a bad look. We'll see. But long story short, I'm super busy right now. All I've been doing is essentially posting ads for each of the positions that are available, connecting with people in my database that I've talked to before for other positions, seeing if they're still in need of work, contacting the client back and forth to communicate about candidates that are ready to interview and seeing if they can interview with them on a certain date or not, and a lot of communication, just email, calls, texts, all that sort of stuff. So that's been my mainstay for pretty much the whole weekend, as of yesterday to all day today, and definitely will be all day tomorrow. So basically, the whole purpose of this video is just to explain that, if you start a business, right, it's not, just like, oh, I'm going to get out of corporate America and I'm going to not do anything and I'm going to make money. No, you're going to do a lot more. It's just that you're going to make a lot more money and you're going to make it for yourself. You're not going to make it for somebody else above you. So I'm really, really busy right now. But the thing of it is that I know every single iota of energy that I put into all the work I'm doing and all the clients I have goes to a long goal of ultimately me bringing in heavy income from all these deals. I mean, the totality of the deals that I have on my table right now, I think if I closed every single role at the rates that I have them all set up at, is a total closure of like $60,000 or so in revenue. And that's looking at maybe, finishing it all up by the end of October. So fingers crossed, let's see if that happens. If I can close every role, that would be a nice closure for October. That would be really fun. So I'm looking forward to that grind, you know what I mean? I'm excited for Monday, when I can talk to everybody finally again and all the clients are back online and people are communicating and setting interview dates and things are actually in motion. You hear people talk about like living for the weekend and wanting the weekend just to come so you can get out of your Monday through Friday. But the ultimate goal, honestly, is to just work when you need to work just to make money, and then you can do whatever you want, because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday might be pretty relaxing for me. I might be on autopilot at that time. So, starting a recruiting business is not, just kind of push button business in a box type deal. It's very busy. It gets extremely hectic and chaotic. There's multiple parties involved that you're always talking to. This weekend, I'm spending all of my time, dealing with posting my ads, talking to the candidates, asking them about their requirements, making sure that they're qualified and screened, and then talking to the client and making sure that they want to speak with that candidate and actually interview them so I don't waste their time. The other half of what I've been doing is setting up new contracts for all these clients, making sure that all the clauses are in there properly. I'm covered, they're covered, everything's properly agreed to, and that they've signed their agreements so that we can move forward. And there's a ton of videos I can do later talking about all that stuff, because I'd love to go really into detail about starting a recruiting business and once you get clients, like, how do you actually sign a contract with that client to make it a workable agreement where you're safe and they're safe financially and all that on the lawsuit side. Even though that's not too big of a deal, you're just staffing them candidates, but it gets bigger on the contract side when you have contract workers. And I have a couple of those right now. So at any rate, what I'm working on is super, super busy. I just wanted to throw that out there and let everyone know that, hey, it's not always simplistic, push button, sit back. But the deal of it is you reap what you sow. You always get the value out of what value you deliver. So you're going to get paid for the value you deliver. So I'm going hard. I'm trying to close all these roles. My goal here is to end my October with 60K in rev. And that's what I'm going for. So I just wanted to put that out there, put that on document, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend, and I hope that I will catch you guys all tomorrow with some more content and maybe some more information on kind of what I got going on. And I hope we can follow up through all of this month on how these deals are closing and where we end up at the end of the month, because 60K looks pretty good to me. So I'm hoping that I close that rate. I will catch you guys all tomorrow, and have a great Saturday. See ya.